Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. Fuck. finished.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy. This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
气息。
is going on here?
Where is your master? What does he want? Die! It's over. You're finished.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Nice try.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Muthos. Yes!
为什么要主动降自己的性命呢？
enough? Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
Nice try. Enjoying yourself?
I needed that.
Let's try.
You're a fine hound.
Let's try. The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
不是应该正义的围殴他吗？ 被看不起。
wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
As weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
赶快帮我雕剑。
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
你是不是完全忘记吉尔了？
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. All right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
Clive? Where the hell is it? They're all right.
You lot don't do... Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings...
Sitting under a pile of rubble.
But we were able... They're more personal, right?
Then I'll check the workshop.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
All done?
What did you find?
if Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's.
手啊，摔坏。
Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Master Sid, have you seen His Highness the Prince? We were to dine together.
Who'll see to my boils if Tyre ain't around, eh?
他已经醒了。
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling?
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Sancfordian, dear. Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, all right? Should last you a good while. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
Still alive, are you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. Come
again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
小屁孩，跟在电梯里面按全部有什么不一样？
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
It started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Can't keep this up much longer. Glory to Griga. There you are. and not a moment too...
What's happened?
Talia's busy working us. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Talia to do anything, but I'll speak to her.
Oh, thank you.
Well, Talia, we all admire you.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Talia. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
我好像从来没走到这个角度。可以往上爬。 该不会藏了什么东西在上面吧？乐谱。
Ready, go?
Rodriguez could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
这个会开错。
Hopefully one will be enough.
Rodriguez.
Come on.
Faster!
Good girl.
Run like the wind.
All right. Thanks, Gal.
This might take a while.
Hmm? 说这一条。金海会有多金海，他会拿。
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
陨石怎样？难怪叫彗星。他想，死都来不及啊！
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
beast. There was nothing I could do.
这么强陆行鸟，为什么我陆行鸟不会丢陨石？这是几号？
Anything catch your eye? Thanks very much. There you go.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even abandoned.
Can hardly make out a plummet.
Back to the stables, girl.
Let there be light!
That's better.
还是我下次应该带4个人的时候带他。我有按呢。
Well done, Tom.
15000的金，好厉害！
Back to sleep with you.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
All right, Blackthorn top. Speaking of which...
Worried about?
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this. So, obviously, I try as I might, and...
I'd speak... Well...
Cheers, Clark.
I'll be sure to...
All right.
No.
Thank goodness.
Is this what you need?
Yes, it is. I'm loath. Single, don't it may be. I wish there wasn't.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
爸之类的吗？
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive.
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
反应很糟。我不吐槽，不吐槽。新的灾。
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Sid! Heard you were in Canberra fetching young Ned.
大地之中数显在二，是你妈之意。
Sid?
Vaguely.
I'm afraid so. I fear the soil however,
I can't...
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
He's a surly soaker. Who cares less?
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed, we apprenticed together.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. Like a bastard's improved, though.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than... And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zolt.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second. Swallow your pride, keeping the curse. Provided you can do that, you'll...
What'd you say, Blackthorn? And it's not like you'll be...
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
If it's knowledge you seek.
告有点烦。
We've got a few rooms going spare now.
没有，我刚刚说有点烦的是广告，是我刚刚电脑，它不是刚刚噔噔噔，就是那个微软的广告。可能是我最近一直在看笔电吧，最近一直收到笔电的广告。还在犹豫到底要买哪一种。ADN Wave 比较强吗？其实我也一直在犹豫要买哪个品牌，光是品牌我就在犹豫，因为我自己的经验，我自己用过的笔电啊，因为我们机关偶尔会有买笔电嘛。我走错路了吗？没看到猫耳朵。我自己的经验 ，HP 用的不是很满意，速食也没有多好到哪里去。然后我前一台是 Gigabyte， 认真说也撑了大概。其实也有5、6年，然后电池就坏掉，我就觉得买到那么好，然后结果撑5、6年，又有点亏的感觉。荧光，这样找不到在哪里，然后在三尾湿地。能当做练凳子。然后我又有在想说，我到底要直接上一个非常好的笔电，还是我就用一个偏商业机就好。是买到比较好，当然就是省事一点。 就觉得我用的频率不会高到说要买到要有多。目前是倾向是拿来上课用的，所以我希望是可以做笔记、手写之类的。然后上次去学校看的那个感想就是。毕竟是一间有点年纪的学校，好像教室里面都没有电源，所以我应该需要是一个最好是要有 EVO 认证的。然后这个集合下来就数量还蛮不算多啦，我只能这样子。EVO 认证的东西好像真的蛮少。奇怪，猫我波到底哪去？目前看起来有 EVO 加上触控，然后至少12代，我觉得。看了一下，好像 MSI 跟阿素斯各有一台还不错。那价格也都不算便宜了，毕竟我觉得要有触控的，好像就也是价格不便宜。奇怪，他说在三尾湿地不是吗？还是要跑去呢喃找着
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
如果是13寸的话。
Straight home now.
对，是这里。 看。
Too slow.
Awaken!
That was definitely anything.
He's a surly soaker.
Sid.
Here.
What an amazing specimen. When? It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with... Why, I dare say...
I'm glad I could...
You've not only... Do you recall the... I took a moment to distill... You must accept...
散步客，莫凡暴动。
Clive. Coin purse weighing you down? You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
没有在想要不要直接买收费时，可是又看到续航力好像没有很 OK。虽然好处就是它可以用一般的行动电源，应该就可以充。舞龙欸，舞龙种。50级
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Well done, Tom.
直接一声惨叫，当我没来。
Free cities under sea?
这时候打龙，我就突然想到，前2天有看到人家在打现在 Rise 最新一些龙，招式是不是都有变化？新的那些龙好像明明就是跟以前一样龙，我看的影片觉得好陌生。
Dead men don't need coin.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
话说那个叫什么宝可梦，一个礼拜多玩下来的感想就是，我家宝可梦永远睡不饱。然后他有个周任务是说，你每天要准时睡，
So this is Dravost.
一个礼拜要至少4次准时睡，我没有一次成功的。
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill?
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama, why hasn't
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere! These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless!
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, And if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need... What turned the village against?
I left. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece and the other kind, people like Zoltan, whose work is quick, and the kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive.
Oui.
Dravost won't last long without his furnaces.
Oui, hey, sir.
Do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
傻眼！我主管突然传讯息来，看打赖过来，然后叫我帮他画图。
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
是应该报加班。虽然那个图对我来说，我猜1个小时应该就可以完成。这么简单的东西，为什么还要人家帮他画？真是。我电话应该挂掉了，电话没挂就继续。微软正黑。
Let's make this quick, shall we?
为什么觉得这次我打过
？Waken! Too slow. I say that would be enough for a decent set of bellows.
为什么会想到直接打 K？ 虽然说几个驻点经理里面，我算是文件比较会做文件的。
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
更麻烦。
Right then.
他是经理也是老板。重点是其实是还蛮简单的一张流程，只是个流程图而已，也没有其他图样，就是流程图图样。问我没有 visual， 我说没有。我说你要画什么？简单流程图用 PPT 可以画。
You know what this means?
然后他就说：“那好，太好啦，就麻烦你今天帮我画一画。”我好。
Sorry about early. That thing you built, you saved up.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. What is it?
Pet coal cinders. That there was my answer. Our secret for you. I've always envied since the day I became chief. I spent no amount of sleep, but is it any?
The cinders would mean.
I need to forgive him first.
Well, you know what they say. These things take time. But what matters is, I reckon he's going to be at it a while.
See that you both do.
All right.
结束就来去吃个午餐，那就先来加班。就是我发现其实蛮多工程师出身的，我们这边呐、工程师出身的主管或者是驻点经理，在文件上或者管理上真的是需要加油。
Pickle Cinder, how'd you come by?
我不敢说自己管理比他们好，但文件上我是自认应该算是里面做比较好。但我觉得这些其实都没有很难
I'm sure.
花一点时间就会了，甚至也不用很多时间。
Every time, there's no great. I'm not about it. And if that helps save, what was it you said he called? Sounds like I better.
It's good to see you back.
I don't know. I'm grateful. Now.
会不会有新装备可以用？
Ain't got the art to tell him how simple.
A little healthy
You're not wrong. It's a shame him and Zolt. No use grumbling about it. Blackthorn's happy. 咸味蛇，这个好像上次是这个，好像是个火龙装吗？应该是个。
What do I owe the honor? I'm saying Fordian, do you?
嚯，金的，肮脏的妖师要去哪里？ 地龙之蛇，地龙应该是那一只。有新武器。妖师。
Anything else？
算业务出身。业务吗？其实我算业务吗？严格说起来，我是管理出身的。你要说业务，其实我不能算业务。
Cole said it was an army.
我从开始工作，我就算管理，也不能说就算管理啊，就是负责统整事情。
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Hasn't been delivered yet, I'm afraid. All done?
比如说，我前一个是身为在台南的时候，我是做那个副总特助，所以我工作就是帮副总把所有文件都集合在一起，然后有时候帮忙做公文之类的。这样算业务吗？偏行政吧。但是我还是有颗资讯的心啊，所以我还是比较喜欢做资讯的东西，我就。 后来离职也是一部分，我真的不想单纯做行政的，单做行政真是闷到一个不行。先来去吃饭，顺便准备加班。最近啊，说到这个，还可以再聊两句。工程师的脑逻辑，最近才发现我们的 AD， 我真的不知道之前工程师怎么想的。理论上。 我们有5台 AD， 它理论上应该都是要一样的规则，然后所以其实可以用派的，应该要用派的去统一它的规则。然后我不知道以前的工程师怎么想的，他居然是每一台 AD 自己手动去设定规则，一台 AD 就有300条规则。然后我前几天发现这件事情，我傻眼，变成我300条规则，我现在要重新做一条。 重新做一个群组去把那300条规则加进去，浪费我时间。或者是我现在没有其他人可以帮我做，应该是系统要做的事情。
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
好，我觉得我每次开台都要抱怨一下。 跟朋友出去聊天在抱怨这些事，就觉得
I believe you will find most interesting.
今年真的是这2年，今年少一个人之后，我真的是负能量很满的。
You wish to study the tones? 就是，然后之前的驻点经理也就是讲难听点，就是都不管。然后我觉得最有趣的是什么？之前那个驻点经理最近还升官，虽然他本来就是因为他要升官，所以我来接他的位置啦。只不过我还是觉得这样也可以升。
Still alive, are you? Coin purse weighing you down?
那我只能期待我也可以快一点升了。怎么说有这个东西我都没注意到？这个是配件，经验值加15%，点数加20%，钱加35%。我现在不缺钱，经验值加15%，经验值。地点数，经验值了。
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
但不缺钱，都买。
You'll not find a better price than that.
会有个成就是全都要这样，小朋友才做选择。
Is that all?
真的饿了，吃饭，晚上再开。